Hello folks, this has gone Spy. The Spy will come to live for the Mass Effect 1, the remaster. Now, from the last episode, as we all thought the rating of the Geth Outpost have all been destroyed and eradicated of all the Geth numbers that's been increasing activities of all the sectors in this system. However, after raiding the last outpost, we have discovered there is a main Geth outpost. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We have discovered a locator signal for a major Geth military installation, which proves to a point what Shep was saying all along. The Geth has been building forces for an invasion, but because we've been able to been assaulting and raiding these Geth outposts, that's been dwindled and down their numbers. But it will only just be stopped for good if we can be able to get to the Geth's base of operations. The last of the recent incursions are into the Armstrong cluster. Now, first things first. Let us see if we can be able to... I'm sure the squad mates is going to be delighted for some new weapons and upgrades. So let's make sure they get them.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just looking for some personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts? I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefing.
Alright. Goodbye. We should go.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant. Commander?
Replenishing the metagel. +2. So, just some personal inquiry, Rex?
Why did you become a mercenary? Lots of reasons.
Yes.
Such as? Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
But why would you leave in the first place?
Why not stay and help your people? I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Really?
What happened? I was betrayed.
By who?
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. He was old, and so were his ideas.
Ideas.
He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
That's the kind of a warrior response, to say the for the least. But what about you?
What did you want? I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough.
Point facts.
Forget about war.
Really? But what about Jared?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes.
Crush?
Meet on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, where we all go.
Sounds suspicious.
It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Rex. And you went there? You have to know it must have been a trap?
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are
What?
some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared is your dad?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked. But we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal.
Oh boy.
Men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Damn.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
I see. There's a lot that I would like to be able to say about this, but I'm not going to get into it. But aside from your father, are there any other family left?
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepard.
Just trying to make sure you're not the only.
Unfinished business with my family. But that's all.
Really?
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so special about this armor?
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war.
Really?
Mine.
5 generations?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus.
Ton Actus.
Scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods. All fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
We'll look into it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
I understand. Whenever we get the chance to, we'll be sure that we could do that. So long, Rex. Good talk.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
We'll say the relationship between me, Shepard, and Rex has been improved to a point we're going to be helping him to reclaim a family item.
Commander,
We'll talk later, Williams.
looking forward to it, sir.
Commando, good to see you.
Can we ask him some personal questions, Garrus?
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Yeah, have you?
Not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Really? Anything in Pacific?
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out? I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Disturbing. How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating? I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel? Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market. remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. I was stationed in a bit of a panic.
Seriously?
This wasn't that
Selling out
turns
organs?
out there was more going on than we first realized.
Okay, so what did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening? First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match next to Turian was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver.
Seriously?
After a
Never
bit,
noticed it.
we discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So we went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
They actually keep Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles? Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract
This doctor's Salarian. It sounds like a nutcase.
pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Everybody's killing it.
What about the doctor?
What did you do about the geneticist? I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing, one of them came across something suspicious.
Interviewing.
You mean threat? Was that really necessary? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off.
What happened next?
Detainees started pleading with refusing during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was when we knew. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes, walking, living test tubes.
That is so sick. This Dr. Salion sounds like the Dr. Frankenstein's version.
He was growing parts inside these people? Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor.
Jesus.
A small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so you just leave it in. Most of them were a mess. But only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see.
Well, did you interview him?
I hope he got what he deserved. That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What? How could you never caught this guy?
Why not? What the hell happened? He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, the ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop it.
So, CSEC just let this guy go?
But you went after him anyway, right? I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties. The ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
You know, I kinda have to agree with CSEC.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
Indeed.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
No, Garrus, you're wrong.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
And a dirty cock to boot.
Doesn't make it any easier when I see him. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Anything that you were able to find out where Dr. Salion is?
Do you have any idea
What happened to him?
Salion? I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. Thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess.
Dr. Hart.
Military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to us. We'll check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance. I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
I understand. When we get the chance, so we'll be sure to do that. Relationship with Garrus has been improved tremendously.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're feeling better?
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Stanton's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage.
Huh?
It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father.
Your father?
Senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father
Seriously?
is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So wait, your loyalty? Why did you never mention this before?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
Yeah, you must have.
We had it easier than most growing up. But it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Well, that's a lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
But what if we save the galaxy? That reflects greatly and for you and the microfleet and your father, right?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive at the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve.
Unnoticed.
Our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Stanton's control.
Yes.
We need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Stanton. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I understand. We'll see if we can be able to find anything when the Geth, if we encounter any Geth that acts independently. But tell us more about your father.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
We've been hearing a lot about your father, but where's your mother in all this?
Where was your mother?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Yeah, dad's parent, husbands, or wives tends to do that if their spouse passed away. Were you in a close relationship with your father?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I
know the feeling of that from my parents.
And he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
That's most than any children would say about their fathers and mothers. I can respect that, and I respect you even more, Tally. Let's change topics.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Well, I should go.
I should go.
See you later.
It was pretty good level of conversation with Tally. I wish that she could have mentioned that about who she really is back home, back to the microfleet.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got. You bet, Commander.
Nice armor. Almost there. Now that's pretty good armor. Now that is what I call an armor. Ash, you look like a badass. Alright. Time to cowboy up for this one last outpost. Zooming out from that planet that wasn't there before. The signal must have traced from to the here on the gruesome sector. Let's make a travel. DNA survey. Scans of the asteroid field revealed a small deposit of polonium. Excellent. Alright, let's land. Alright, Ash. Tally. Let's go. And drop in with style. Alright. Map shows we're close to where the Geth base is at. But let's check out the anomaly and the debris first. Come on. There we go. Recovering artifact. There were several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for the one in the major diligence rated. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Alright, now let's go to the debris. Alright, description, hacking, gone through, began manual bypass. Level 1 hazard. Definitely don't want to be out here for too long. Did a little save so that just in case. Hold on, there's a mineral up ahead. Magnesium deposit survey. All mine up like you're mining a gold mine. Successfully survey a large deposit of magnesium. Definitely expected us. Let's go. Get ready. Do a little screenshot right there. Shit. Hold on, Tally. Damn it. Let's hope this works. Using Unity. Doing another screenshot. One more. And people say they can't even do a photograph in the middle of a gunfight. I really hate these things. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful cabal of words of innocent loss. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus veil. The transmitter shuts down. Well, that is an interesting riddle. Geth terminal. Accessing the terminal to see if there's anything to recover from this terminal. We have discovered a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could be reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. This is what Tally was talking about. Something that could help our people. When we get the opportunity, I better have this conversation with Tally to see if she could be able to make any use for people. And with that, I believe our raid of the Geth Outpost is done. And we may not be Vikings, but we sure as hell collect a lot of stuff and a lot of gold. Joker, pick us up. I'm done with this system.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system.
Invasion, most likely.
Patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
It was no problem. Just doing our duty, sir. Alright folks, this will be a good stopping point until after these messages. This has gone Spy, the Spy, sign off for now.